Hey, composing gloves here, and today we're going to be taking a look at a instrument called AI Symphonic by Red Room Audio and Sample Logic. And in this one, I just want to sort of go through presets because the amount of content you get with it's kind of mind blowing. And so we're going to start there. I'm going to have a more detailed one later. I've sort of reorganized my setup because I wanted to have a nice looking keyboard, but this is an amazing library if you are building out and you've already got some symphonic libraries under your belt that handle like individual instruments. This is an incredible thing to add in for layers, effects, and even if this is just your first library, it'd be a great core to start with. So let me really quick just show you. So there's a huge amount of stuff. Like it's kind of hard to display. If I get rid of the filter here, all of these patches are like unique, individual, really cool instruments, and they're all incredibly useful. So a lot of times when you buy libraries, they'll have like their core patches and then like specialized patches. So you don't often go for the specialized ones. You just use the core ones a lot. But here they've got a ton, and pretty much all of them are extremely musical and useful. So let me just show you. So they have like everything from these crazy effects. And you can morph around. So each patch is 4 separate instruments, and you can morph between them to get different sounds. Yeah. So there's a lot of fun times to be had there. And then let's go for a different patch. I'm going to open up the browser. I'm going to filter with my favorites, just so I can show you just a couple right off the bat. So this one's if I recall, a beautiful choir patch. And again, we can take advantage of the sweet morphing that we get. So incredibly dynamic, really, really beautiful stuff here. Let's check out Crossing the Ocean. What does Crossing the Ocean sound? So this one's got some LFO stuff on it, and if you don't like any particular modulator, you can turn it off pretty easily. But let's morph around with these. And the phrase engines, by the way, are these. So you can actually turn them off and turn any patch into like a one-shot thing as well. So, like, come on. That's freaking cool that you can do that so easily with just a couple, just two knobs and some mixing. Like, it's so cool. They also have a lot of randomization too, so you can come up with a lot of unique patches. These are sort of the ones that they put together. Tons and tons of options. I don't remember. I think I started with this one, Massive Effects. These are like crazy, like just sort of wild transitions. I love this. There's a ton of just such a wide variety of stuff. So this one's kind of like your giant impacts. Coming in 2012. Watch out, Godzilla's coming, man. Yeah, so there's some great stuff there. This one's silver and gold. Yeah, some really, really nice stuff here. So let's go ahead, let's take the filter off and just dig through some like random stuff here. So let's go for woodwinds. There's a lot of great stuff in woodwinds. Go for Aquaworld. So they've got some pretty crazy out there sound design, filter kind of stuff too, where they really just transform the material. Yeah, really nice. Big hitter. Let's hear it. Oh, I had the pedal, I think, screwed that up. They've also got stuff where the stepper is just straight up off, so you can turn this on, and then you'll get stuff that this was sort of made to just be played in. Or they're like patches where it doesn't make sense to necessarily have a sequence. Fun stuff. Flute Fiction. What is Flute Fiction? Oh, these are like dense chord packs. I'm a rock star. If I remember this is like kind of a lead sort of sound. Let's keep going. Let's go ahead. Let's look at some traditional. Why not? Let's see if we what are our different layers here? Crystal Fortunes. Gotta give it a sec to load. Nice. Let's dig through some more. Let's go for sweeping. What do we got in here? Another rock patch. Let's check out. There's a lot of rock patches. Into Darkness. What's up, Into Darkness? That wasn't the chord I wanted. But I'm committed now. Very nice. Let's go for deep low end. What's in here? Goal achieved. All right. Well, let's hear it. Let's go for a big, bright D major. Nice. Godzilla's right below it. We gotta know what that sounds like. What are these green? They're strings. What about these? So if they're yellow, that indicates that they are overlapping with some of the other engines. And then if they're a separate color, I don't know if there's like anything past the separate colors. I believe that's just they're separate sounds. We're ready to face Godzilla. Lex Luther, another villain. Well, I don't know if Godzilla is a villain, maybe more of a victim. Great. Well, we've got some what is that? Random of the West, or what is that first word? Rehoboam of the West. I've been doing so much C minor. We got to do something different. We'll do F sharp minor. I'm not taking advantage of the morphing here. You can't morph while you're in the browser, which is, at least with these, which is one of the very few things that I wish you could do. This is actually, that might be the only thing that I wish it did that it doesn't do. Another scary movie. Let's hear it. The Sixth Sense. The Sixth Sense. All right, let's go for something other than deep low end. Let's check out Bode. What did that say? Something about murder? I'm just sort of clicking. Cluster of murders. Oh yeah, that's nice. Keep in mind, if we go and we morph this, you can get so much out of, each patch. Oh, there's this strange tonal layer right beneath it. Okay, I have one other thing that I've come across is there's a definite off point and you can clearly hear it. I wish it was just a little smoother. That's the only other thing, at least pending. I've messed with this quite a bit, and that's another one that sort of stuck out to me is if you got to be real smooth right around the edges because the engines will just drop straight out, and it's super clear when that happens. Let's see here, which I guess could be a good thing in some situations where you want like a clear morph. But usually, I've not actually had a situation where I've wanted that quite yet. last fight of Avatar. When he faces the Fire Lord, that's what just happened. They just, you know, sometimes you're just inspired. Unless you're hitting C minor for like the millionth time. That was a really nice one. Fallen Soldiers. Kind of a sad undertone. Icarus. I've seen this one in a number of tags. So they've got some lovely woods on this. Let's see. You know what would be cool when you move this? If it mutes one of the engines, the colors update accordingly on the keyboard. That would be really cool. I don't know how reasonably CPU that would be, but it would be a dang cool thing. Let's check out echoing or piano. I want to know what's up in the world of piano. We have something called Growing Mystery, all about growing mysteries, man. It's so easy to write something that sounds super complicated with this, and it's like just a couple chords. Makes you realize sort of the power of just having a phrase. If you just have a couple good motifs, just mix them in with your harmonies, and boom, you've got yourself something that sounds pretty good. I get some like mystery vibes off that one too, like a children's mystery, like fantasy. You got like fairies flying around and stuff. Boom, boom. Let's check out Panoramic. What do you got for me at the end? Go boom. Some interesting ideas. Let's see. Okay, there's so much. I'm probably going to call it soon just because there's a ridiculous amount. Let's go for solo. What do we got here in solo? Let's scroll down to something over here. Quick learner. Let's see. So nice. Run the numbers. Let's see. Ooh. Sharp as light. Is light sharp? What is sharp? What does it mean? You know, you gotta be pretty creative to come up with so many creative names. Because if you've ever tried to make a preset pack, you realize after a while, coming up with names isn't exactly easy. Oh, the engine. Oh, they're still down there. Must have been something to do with the arpeggiator. See, that's one where maybe I'd turn off the arpeggiator on just this string one. String Duel? You could make a patch where, because they do have like close and far mic positions on some of these things, and you can make like a mic mixing traditional patch. Let's go for some brass stuff. I've been kind of heavy on some of the other things. Let's go for Ferrari versus Ford. Maybe perhaps inspired by the recent movie. Can't go wrong with clusters. I love these like ones with all the little movement. It's like a little spider, like all the legs flying everywhere when they run, but it's like organized. That's kind of what I picture. So one has harmony in the name. Usually that means one note plays a chord. Oh, this sounds like we're tuning up. Like a French horn, like as a separate patch, or maybe you take this and take everything but the horns out, and you oh, they're all the same thing. Interesting. And you go in and you write in a nice solo above that. Oh my goodness. There's got to be brass in here because it's in the brass section. No, there's no brass in here. What? Oh, wait. It's up here. It's just not down there. There it is. It's got a, it's just mellowed out. It's just a background layer. Let's see. opening tryouts. You picture like the kid in the car driving to like his tryout with his mom. It's like in a movie and they're getting excited and he's like, "Oh, you'll do good, son, you'll do good." And there's like this like really upbeat like, "Oh yeah, he's gonna go hit that home run, man. It's gonna be amazing." And then they get out of the car, you know, the next scene happens. Let's see here. Red Cedar Creek. What happened at Red Cedar Creek? Was there a murder? This is kind of a remorseful, sad murder. Ready? Here we go. I'm sorry I ended it that way. So I think I'm going to call it here. A ton of stuff though, pretty wild. You have everything from your regular sort of symphonic patches to these crazy effects to insane impacts to, I mean, we didn't go through anywhere near the full number of patches that are in here. Plus you have a randomization engine that you can use to basically build out all your own patches. I just hit random, so it gave us something new here. So we'll take a look at that in another video. You've got like a sequencer, an effects sequencer, and then you have master effects. So it is a pretty dang wild thing. If you have any questions about this, let me know. Subscribe, and have a blessed day.